You guys are doing well and you're ready for the new garden season. So in today's video, I'm taking you to Home Depot and then Lowe's. As you can see, the garden centers are getting ready, and I'm going to share with you some beautiful shrubs that will bloom for you in spring that you need in your garden. Yes. So let's start here with this beautiful rhododendron. This will get 5 to 7 feet tall. It prefers part sun, and it says to brightens the shade gardens. And I told you guys before, your shade garden doesn't have to be boring. You can add some colors in there, and this will be perfect for your shade garden. It is hardy down to negative 20 degrees, yes, and it blooms early to late spring. This is definitely a must. When I think of spring, I think of this along with azalea, right? Definitely a must for your spring garden, and it's $39.98. Look how beautiful and healthy the foliage is looking. Look at that. So pretty already. Alrighty, let's go through here, and they come in different colors. So when you're shopping, you want to make sure you inspect the plant, inspect the tag, I should say, to make sure you're not missing on any. Alright friends, let's take a moment, look at this shrub in front of us. If I have to recommend any shrubs in this video, this would be it. Double take scarlet quince, or quincy, however you pronounce that. It says the large double flowers of double take scarlet quince appear in early spring and occasionally during the summer. This thornless shrub is ideal for flower arranging. Thornless, it acts as a rose, but it's not a rose. There's no thorn on it, friends. You can actually cut on it and you can make beautiful bouquets from it. It prefers 6 hours of sun to 4 to 6 hours, which will be part sun. It is hardy from zone 5 through 9. It will get 4 to 5 feet tall and wide. It's thornless. It produces beautiful large flowers, long blooming. The flowers remind me of roses, yes. And it's great as cutting garden borders, hedges. I have one I found at Lowe's maybe 5 years ago. And friends, I hardly ever see these at the garden centers, right? And I'm telling you, I love it. I actually have it in the pot sun garden, and it does really well. It's just so pretty. If you have to pick up any shrub for your spring garden, I strongly recommend this one. Remember to give it the space so it can spread out. For me, I feel like it grows low and wide. Yes. And it is $29.98. I've heard they come in different colors, but so far this is the only color I've seen at the garden centers. Forsythia. Is forsythia? I don't know. When I think of forsythia, I feel like forsythia is the shrub of the spring garden, right? Like when it starts to turn yellow, you know, spring is here. This will get 10 feet tall. It's dare resistant, and it's hardy down to negative 20 degrees, and it blooms early to mid spring. So right now on both ends of my property, friends, my neighbors, they have them using them as a natural privacy fence. Yes. So one of them is blocking out the road, and the other one gives privacy between my yard and the other neighbor's yard. And you should see the beautiful yellow color in the spring, and then it turns to green in the summer and then fall. And it start to lose its leaf in late fall. But it's such a beautiful natural privacy fence to put in your garden if you don't want to deal with any hard objects such as wood or anything like that. Anyway, so here we have azalea LC Lee. This will get 4 to 6 feet tall. Once again, another good shrub for part sun or part shade gardens. Beautiful. And I do have, so far I have all of these in my garden so far, so I can tell you how much I love them. And this is $60.98. With azalea and rhododendron, they come in all different colors. So just do some research to make sure you like what they look like. Some of them, they're evergreen, where they stay green during the winter. So just do your research and make sure you're picking up the one that you want. And here's another azalea. This one is the rose bud. This will get 24 to 40 inches tall and wide. Beautiful for your shade garden. Just need some pot sun there. Look at the blooms on here like roses. It's so pretty, and it's hardy down to negative 20 degrees, and it will bloom early to late spring. I'm telling you, you need a rhododendron or you need an azalea in your garden. You can't have a garden and you don't have a spring blooming shrub. You need a spring blooming shrub in your garden, friends. And look at this one. I fell in love with this, okay? So here it is. This one is actually evergreen, okay? This one, friends, the foliage alone, I just love. This will get 36 inches tall and wide. It brightens the shade garden. And it's hardy down to -20 degrees, and it blooms early to late spring. I love this one just for the foliage, okay? I'm gonna show it to you. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? You almost remind me of a succulent. It's so pretty. I love the hint of orangey red in there. I just love the foliage on this one. And as I said, this one is evergreen, so it stays evergreen throughout the winter season. It's $16.98. So this would be a good one to pick up, so you have the winter interest with the green foliage, right? And it's just beautiful. I just love this one. All right, this is the other side here. So these are the same plants they have on here. Friends, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to click the like button, and also to hype up the video. There's a button there. I think it only shows up, but if you're in the app, you just click hype. It's down below where you have your thumbs up, thumbs down. Right down below there it says hype. Just click it so that way you help up my channel. And of course, you know how much I appreciate you guys, and as always, thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate the support. All right, friends, so you can see Home Depot is getting ready for spring. They have a lot of evergreen shrubs, friends, a lot. All right, friends, welcome to Lowe's. We're at Lowe's Garden Center, and I'm gonna go through and share with you beautiful spring blooming shrubs that you need to pick up for your garden. The sun was out, so it will get better. Here we are. Look at that, friends. Oh, they have a lot of spring bulbs already. The Lowe's is ready for your spring garden. Anyways, let's take a stop right here and check out from Monrovia, another rhododendron. This one is Landmark. This is $46.98. Friends, you know how much I always would shop the clearance section. I rarely, hardly pay full price for a plant, but I'm still bringing you the options out there because we all have different budgets, right? This one is so pretty. This is hardy from zone 5 to 8. It's really pretty. I love the foliage on top of it. It's definitely out of my budget. I will not pay $50 for a shrub. All right, friends, let's go on here to the front. Oh, this one was so pretty. I like this one. Look at it. See that? Look at the flowers on here. It's definitely unique. It's $46.98. It prefers partial sun. This one is Holden's Pink Flare Rhododendron. Take a look at that. So pretty. And it says it reaches 3 to 4 feet tall and wide in 8 years, up to 6 feet wide with age. It's hardy from zones 5 through 8. A dense mountain evergreen shrub that dazzles in mid-May with ruffled light blush flowers with a deep magenta flare. Perfectly described. The flowers are really pretty on this one, friends. Alrighty, and next to it, look at this pretty one. This one is double shot salmon azalea. I told you guys there's a lot of them out there, so do your research, make sure. And this is $52.98. It is a rebloomer, so that's a plus right there. It blooms in spring and repeats in late summer, so you have 2 seasons of interest, and it's hardy from zone 6 through 9. Actually 3 seasons of interest because it's evergreen, so that would be your winter also. So when it's not blooming in summer and spring, it stays green for you. It will get 2 to 3 feet tall, so it's a very on the shorter side, so probably good for your containers, but keep the price in mind. Depends on what your budget is. And move over here, we have Forsythia from Proven Winners. Look at these beautiful plants. The yellow is coming in. Yep, they're definitely showing off. This is a shrub Forsythia. So pretty. Telling you, when you have Forsythia in your garden, it's like a ray of sunshine just beaming off. It's really, really beautiful. It says show off forsythia is covered from base to tip with yellow blooms each spring for a superior display. And these will get 5 to 6 feet tall. And they're hardy from zones 5 through 8. And it says very early flowers, abundant blooms. And as I said to you guys before, they make great live hedges or privacy fence. Very versatile with these forsythia, and they are $29.98. At least the price did not go up, right? Oh my goodness, friends, everything is going up. Don't talk about the grocery store. You go buy food, so expensive. At least so far the plants are still $29.98 from Proven Winners. It's just crazy how expensive everything is. And look at this beautiful one. I fell in love with the foliage on here. This one is Perfecta Mundo. So Perfecta Mundo double purple azalea is an oasis of purple blooms in spring, summer and fall. This durable azalea has an appealing rounded habit and soft lush foliage. It will get 2.5 to 3 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide. Features are reblooming, evergreen, spring beauty. Great in borders, containers, and your woodland garden, and a prefer 6 hours or more of sunlight or 4 to 6 hours. And let me give you a close-up of the flowers on here. Look how pretty that is, but the foliage I think is even more prettier. And this is $29.98. Yes, but I love the foliage. You see that, how it's shiny and pretty? Love it. Alrighty, friends, let's see what these are. You can see some buds are coming out here. So these are Miss Kim Lilac. Prefers full sun, $34.98. Season of interest is spring. And you know, your lilac has a beautiful fragrance. Yes, they will get 6 to 7 feet tall and wide, and they're non-hardy in zone 1 to 2, friends. So these will get tall and wide, so make sure you know where you're gonna put it before you pick it up, right? I feel like that's always a mistake we make as gardeners. Just something to keep in mind, the space when you pick it up. I've done it before too. Even though I know better, I've done it before. Alrighty, friends, let's take a look there. Look at that. Do you see the new growth coming from the tip already? And over here we have the beautiful Anko azalea. I just love the foliage in these. Just look at that. I just love the foliage. It's beautiful. Alrighty, so let's check out the Anko azalea. And I love that I gave you a QR code there. You could scan and get more tips. That's really helpful. Alright, so this one blooms in spring, summer, and fall. So that's pretty good. It's always good when you have flowers that bloom for at least 3 seasons. It says light shade to full sun. Allow 4 to 6 hours of direct sun. It will get 4 feet tall, 3 feet wide. Hardy in zone 6B through 10. Let's see how much it is. This is $17.98. So that's a decent price, I would say. Alrighty, friends, let's move on here and see what this one is. This is Flower Festa Purple Lilac. Season of interest is spring. It loves full sun, and it's $27.98. So this lilac will get 50 inches tall and wide. I've never seen inches on a shrub. Normally they go with feet. So that's what, 4 feet? 12 times 4, 48. Yeah, so that'll be 4 feet tall. It's non-hardy in zone 1 to 5. And in here they have this tag here. So let me give you a close-up and let's read off what's on here. It says heavy spring flowering dwarf lilac with fragrant large trusses of small purple blooms. Late summer rebloom possible. Compact shrubby habit for smaller sites. Low maintenance and easy to grow. Blooms in late spring with fall repeat. Grows 4 feet tall and wide. Okay. And you can see some buds coming from it. I love the detail and that white tag. That really helps us to know more about the plant, right? And friends, from Proven Winners, look what we have here. Brandy Wine Viburnum. It says This white spring flowers produce unique pink and blueberries in fall. The fruit pops against a backdrop of colorful fall foliage. They're resistant. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That is really pretty. It will get 5 to 6 feet tall and wide, and it's non-hardy in zones 5 through 9. So pretty. Alrighty, and it's $29.98. Alright friends, let me know down below which one of these shrubs will you be picking up to add to your spring garden. I hope you guys are doing well and you're enjoying the planting season so far. Thank you so much for coming with me at Lowe's and Home Depot, and I'll see you guys in the next one now. Thank you for watching. Cheers.